You alley-oop to Zion, watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you save you, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball to you, Mook. You alley-oop to Zion, watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you save you, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball to you, Mook. You alley-oop to Zion, watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you save you, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball to you, Mook. You alley-oop to Zion.
Shalom, Akim. First,
Watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you save you, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball.
Bashimi Hawashai, Bashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noah's in the gospel, bro. Lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Bashimi Hawashai, wherever it may be. This is a real quick lesson. Nothing too in depth, but this is the problem with this is why your American military is weak and a joke, and why the other nations and the heathens look down on Babylon the Great. Okay, because first and foremost, you're not supposed to have women in the military, let alone on the police force. But see, this is that pseudo-feminism, I can do whatever men does, socioeconomic rights of women, whatever you want to call it. This is basically, I can do what a man can do. But see, these are the same type people when they get their ass drafted off the Third World War. I believe the Canadian prepper went into a draft, or I think it was the Southern prepper. I forgot which man it was, but basically he was stating that get ready for the draft for World War III. Now this woman right here is fair as she is, okay, because this is not a bad looking woman by far. But see, she's completely out of order because, for one thing, look at the attire, okay? She has on the United States military uniform, and on top of that, her shape is showing. And this is a sex symbol here. Now, she said, military, get ready, we're moving you across the country. But when they deploy you and women like her to World War III, she's going to be playing that woman card. Oh, I'm a woman, I got kids. Nah, you should have thought about that before you was twerking on fucking TikTok or whatever platform this is. And this is the problem, man. Same thing when the United States military found out that they had to go to Ukraine, or possibly getting shipped down to Ukraine. You had that nigga woman on there that was crying, talking about, I'm a woman, I didn't sign up for this. Well, if you sign up to fight for the military, then basically that's your right to defend your so-called country. So if you sign up for war or the military, it's a good possibility that if they need you, they will send you to war. And what they don't understand is that it's a shortage in the military now because, hey, nobody's joining. And women like her, they're going to ship her ass right over there to fight World War III. And she's going to be spoiled. She's going to be booty. Because for one thing, women are not supposed to be behaving like this. Second of all, women is not supposed to fight in the military. Third of all, how many men has ran up in her? Okay, because I'm going to be straight up honest. A lot of you women that go to the military, a lot of you go over there to just get popped by those D2s and D3s and those lieutenants and them colonels, man, them high-ranking officers. They have their way with women like this. And then they come back, they get a Hellcat, get a nice little loft, you know, and they act proud over Jake like they on the level. Okay, but yet they was getting passed around by 2-inch Edomites, man, if you know what I mean. You know, nutting and coming all on them and shit. But, you know, she got a pension and a check coming in every week. You know, all of a sudden she's on the level. But this is folly, okay, because this is what your military has been reduced to. TikTok parodies, women showing fat asses and shit. Because by far, she's not a bad-looking woman. I mean, she's actually nice-looking. She got a decent shape on her. You know, she got decent hair. She has an attractive face. But, see, that alone is not going to get it, okay? And when men see this, this is what they get, it's what they get sidetracked by, because you got a lot of simps out there that think that this is what it's about. And this is not what it's about. This is off, and this is a weak, and this is a flaw in your military. It's showing how weak the United States military has become, man. How weak your society has become. Because in World War II, this never would have been the case. Esau never would have tolerated this at his preeminence, his peak of pinnacle of power. Okay, so look at this.
You alley-oop to Zion, watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you save you, maybe I can save.
Don't care where I go as long as I get paid. Okay, well, go fight World War III. Because honestly speaking, they are going to bring back a draft. Okay, in that draft, they're going to get a lot of you women. And they brought it back. They say women are very eligible to be reinstated in the draft. Okay, you fought for equal rights. You talk back to men. You got higher paying jobs than men. You have better opportunities. Then, hey, take your opportunity and go fight the Lord. Go fight your Lord. Okay, because she appears to be an Israelite woman, Northern Kingdom, probably Ephraim, okay, or Manasseh, or it could be Issachar, who knows? But at the end of the day, our women are out of order, okay?
Netflix and chill like
Shaking her ass. And you know she thinks she's the shit. You know she thinks she's the shit, man. You know, she come back to the States or wherever she's at, and you know, if a nigga ain't driving a Hellcat and ain't appearing to be a coon, you know, with a box fade, and she ain't dealing with it. Or if you're not an Edomite, she's not dealing with it. But this is folly, man, okay? So let's get right to it. I'm tired of seeing this shit, man, okay? So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. It says, vanities of vanity, said the preacher, which preacher has another way of saying prophet, okay? Vanity of vanities, all is vanity, okay? It's fucking vanity, man. You know, she's supposed to be so-called military, and she's only in there to drive a Hellcat and to post her so-called worldly accomplishments on TikTok to make the world think she's on a high level. But see, this comes from being empty inside, and this comes from low what do you call it? This comes from low self-esteem. Because now, if you're not hip to social media, or if you're not the social media guru or tyrant out there, then you ain't on a level. But see, most people that deals with this social media to put themselves out there to be, you know, to do what she's doing, most of those people are very empty. Like a lot of women, they got accounts that they do what they do because they're empty and they're devoid of any type of empathy in their spirits, man. Okay, so vanity goes into the Hebrew word habal, okay, which means vapor, breath, vanity. Let's get it a little bit more in depth. It says conceit, futility, okay? Conceitedness, self-conceit, narcissism, okay? And she's very narcissistic because, I mean, clearly she thinks she looks like something. And, of course, you know, she knows this because you got simps, beta male simps that pretty much put on a pedestal. And then on top of that, the likes she's getting, the tweets, the retweets, you know, the tagging she's getting in these posts, that's going to her head, okay? And this is the reason why they're doing what they're doing. But see, you women, you're going to have a big fall in the days to come. Okay, so this is the book of Proverbs 11. And I'm going to start at verses, let's start at verses, Proverbs 11 and 16. Nope, Proverbs 11, and I'm going to start at verses 21. Point is in 22. Matter of fact, let's start at verses 20. It says, they that of a forward heart are an abomination of the Lord. And she's very forward, okay? She's not even being modest. She's not even covering herself up. Though she has on pants and a shirt, but nonetheless, they're tight enough to see her figure. Okay, she should be totally wrapped up, head wrapped, body wrapped up. But of course, you know, you tell her that, please, that's not going to happen because in her mindset, I got to show the world my body. I got to show everybody. And whoever's dating her, I'm pretty sure they have a hard time in hell keeping up with that woman. And they probably catching hell from her because if she's dealing with a man anything like us, hey, trust me, she's going to have a hard time, and that man is going to have a hard time because he can't keep her in order because he's trying to keep her in and keep her closed up. And yeah, she wants to show her body. And on top of that, she's in the military. So you know she's being ran through. Okay, it says, though hand join in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished. Yeah, you join Esau's military, but he's still going to go down. But the seed of the righteous should be delivered, okay, which is the elect. Point, case in point 22, it says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. Like you got the women with the fucking nose rings that look like fucking cows and bulls. It says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is out discretion. And fair goes into beautiful, okay? And this is and I'm not going to cap, this is a nice looking female.
I'm
I'ma pass the ball.
Later? No, I wouldn't take her serious because why would I? Okay? Would I marry somebody like her? No. Hell no. You know, because honestly, she's just a plaything. That's what she's charading herself. So why should I, as a man, take her serious? She's harlot material, okay? So basically, she wants to get paid for what she does. So, hey, call a spade a spade. It's business. You know, but would I take a woman like her serious? Fuck no, not at all. Okay, because for one thing, she's in the military, so she's already proud. And she believes in this system, which is a double whammy, okay? Which means if she believes in this system, she's not going to believe in you. Okay, but nonetheless, you have men that will lose their wits. They will lose their manhood behind this, their God status. Like the scriptures say, many men have ran out their wits for women. Your wits goes into wisdom. You know, men be up all night wondering where she's at, who she's texting, who she's calling. And you know she got several men in her phone, you know. But the sucker that's with her, hey, he got to turn a blind eye to all that just to keep her satisfied. And we ain't going to play them games because women like this, they're going to be straight up put to death, man. And they're going to be running us down, trying to find us on every corner. But yet, we ain't going to be available to women like this. We don't give a damn how good she look, because it ain't about your looks. But it says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is out discretion. She has no discretion, clearly. You know? No discretion at all, man. And this is the joke and the epitome of your military, because your military is a joke, man. Okay, so this is the book of Jeremiah 51 and 30. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. Why? Because for one thing, they're going to be getting decimated. And on top of that, they don't have enough alpha male in their military. Okay, every man in the military is either Momo, they transforming, or they cucking behind shit like this, or they're women. It says that they may remain in their holds. It says their might have failed and they become as women. It says they have burned the dwelling places and our bars are broken, which your bars goes into your defense systems. And this is who you have in your military. This is who's going to fight against Yahweh Shai, at least in the western side, at least in the, on America's behalf. This is what you have here. Okay, not good at all. It's not looking too good. But anyway, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a ball.
You move, you alley-oop to Zion. Watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you stable, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball to you move, you alley-oop to Zion. Watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you stable, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball to you move, you alley-oop to Zion. Watch him dunk on that hoe.
I'll let you stable, maybe I can save you. Netflix and chill like we ain't.
I'ma pass the ball to you move, you alley-oop to Zion. Watch him